The Palm Beach Civic Association brings you Palm Beach TV, the island's only newscast. We're sponsored by the Fortin Foundation of Florida. Our mission is to inform town residents about the unique challenges of island life and to highlight the actions and achievements of our leaders and the dynamic people who live here. Now the news.
This is Palm Beach TV. I'm Wendy Rutledge. The Palm Beach Town Council continues to try to protect the quality of life on this beautiful island, contending still with issues of traffic and parking, and perhaps a new issue to some of you, and that's homelessness. Whether it's a homeless man and his dog asleep in the fireplace at Bradley Park, or the homeless individual roaming the streets, Palm Beach is seeing more and more homeless wandering over the bridge and onto the island. Police have logged over 150 homeless encounters in recent months. Town Council is taking action to address this month passing 2 new ordinances. The first to prohibit sleeping, camping in public spaces, or sleeping in vehicles. And the second prohibiting public urination and the restricted use of public fountains, hose bibs, sinks, and showers.
We need to kick some ass on this. We cannot allow our space to be invaded the way it is. I have no problem with their north extension. Fine, let them do their thing. But not in our space.
Councilman Lou Crampton colorfully expressing the shared opposition of all members of the Town Council to Riviera Beach's proposed mooring field to be located in the waters north of Peanut Island.
It's like living in the Port Authority bus terminal in New York City on a bad day, being in a bad mooring field, okay? No fun.
An experienced boater, Gary says mooring fields present huge sanitation challenges.
The head systems in sailboats, and that's what we're talking about out there. We're not talking boats that go into Carroll's big marina there that have very elaborate sanitation systems. In sailboats, you have a Y valve. You turn the valve one way, and it goes into the mooring tank. You turn it the other way, it goes straight into the water. Guess what? Most boaters don't want to have the honeypot boat come alongside and pump them every day, even if it's available. They pump the bilge right out. So you think of that, 100 boats in that mooring field pumping their bilge possibly every day, unless you got a way to stop them.
The town of Palm Beach has objected to this proposed mooring field before. Riviera Beach did rescind its application for a permit back in July of 2021. Now the city has resubmitted permitting applications, permits the town says it has no right to.
We don't believe that they have a legal right to follow a permit within an area that's under our jurisdiction.
The legal confusion lies with the submerged lands under the water, which are owned by the state. Council is 100% ready to fight against the Riviera Beach proposed mooring field and will hire an attorney who specializes in this specific area of the law to begin that process.
The thing that I would really like to see move ahead quick is the prepayment program for resident purchase of the stickers, the decals.
Prepaid parking decals or placards have been green-lighted by the Town Council for the fast track. The plan would be to sell them at a nominal price to residents so they can park for free in those designated spaces. Councilman Lou Crampton and President Pro Tem Bobby Lindsay have come up with a 7-point parking improvement plan, with the resident decals at the top of their list.
We're going to make it easiest on the residents, and we're going to make it harder on the visitors. They're going to have to use Park Mobile.
Cracking down on valets who bend the rules, another focus of the plan.
Parking in striped areas that aren't spaces and leaving cars idling, double parking. I see it on Sunset, I see it on Royal Point Siena, I see it on Brazilian around the corner from South County, and I see it off in the Worth Avenue Peruvian area.
If they go against their schematic plan, the parking plan, that they're going to be subject to being going to code board, and code board in turn is going to refer them to council, and they have to come before you to explain and they're going to be subject to having their permits revoked.
The town will hold a public meeting on the 7-point parking improvement plan sometime in April, at which time residents are encouraged to voice their opinions about what most all would agree is an ongoing problem that only seems to be getting worse. We are only a few days away from our annual awards breakfast featuring James Patterson. There are still a few seats available for the March 22nd breakfast at the Breakers. Hear more about the renowned writer's own life as he shares stories from his recent book, James Patterson by James Patterson. Tickets to attend are $200. Please call our office at 561-655-0820 to reserve your spot. That does it for us. Thank you for watching. And you can catch us anytime on social media or our website. And we'll see you next time right here on Palm Beach TV, a production of the Palm Beach Civic Association.
Palm Beach TV is a production of the Palm Beach Civic Association. We thank our sponsor, the Fortin Foundation of Florida, and encourage you, our viewers, to let us know how we can provide news coverage that best serves our members and residents.